That one's right out of the top drawer.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He's in a share of 15th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Well, that's a handy shot. Atta boy, good shot. A birdie putt awaits. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now over to Colin Morikawa. Oh, it's in the hole, and for birdie. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
This one has eyes for the hole. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Currently at 3 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's just inside the range. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And he's hit that inside the range. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That is hunting for the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway.
Pretty good shot there.
And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Looking good.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Even for the day. And there it goes from the sand. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Opting for the 9-iron. Should find the green here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt to move into a share of first place. This is a good chance. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
6 feet remaining to the cup. It's on a good line. Well played. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Yeah, that one will play. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, almost went in. Okay, time to return to the action. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Still in the lead now after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left, if you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That one should find the surface. Rich, I might have to put in my apologies there.
Yeah, I kind of think you need to. That is really in an awful spot.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Not a bad line, this. Oh, that's a clutch par. Leading by a couple after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Nicely done. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Went straight down.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well struck. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
This one's looking good.
Yes, they've made it. And after that hole, you've built a 3-shot buffer over Matt Kuchar. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, come on, sit. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. This for back-to-back birdies.
This is on a great line.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently in first position. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Yes!
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And back to the course with the live action. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
And they found themselves in the first cut. Going with a 3-wood here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this one is for his par.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And down it goes. Now 12 under par with just a handful to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Going with the hybrid. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. have this one on repeat.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This one looks like it's going right. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
An important par save. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Splash. And here we are with their 4th. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.